At some places, Taryn, in Metro Detroit, AI is being used to take the guesswork out of auto repairs. Fox News' Dave Spencer joins us in studio now with how technology is making it easier to trust the technician. So AI is kind of the headline in this one, huh?
Yeah, and it's all about trust here. It's called the UVeye. Customers simply drive through and drive over the machine while it takes thousands of pictures. And by the time you park and visit a service member at the dealership, the images are up for you to see what is right and what is wrong with your vehicle. Think of this as an MRI for your entire vehicle.
As we're going through, the system is taking thousands of pictures.
Above, below, and all around, cameras pinpoint potential areas of concern. Some problems are obvious.
One thing that it did flag is it did flag there's an unknown substance underneath the vehicle.
Others might have been harder to detect without this technology.
It will catch a nail in a tire as it's rolling through. Again, on the inside edge, you're not going to see the back tire or the inside. Things like that. That's the part where the naked eye doesn't catch it.
It even finds things that lead to other questions.
We've seen vice grips and tracking devices under there too.
All with one thing in mind.
It's trust and transparency. Those are the two biggest words that I've used and have used since the inception.
The UVeye was originally designed to be used by Homeland Security, the ability to detect bombs and other threats, but there are many other uses in dealerships like here at Feldman Chevy in Livonia, for example.
I want the guests to be able to go through and be able to look at their own vehicle at their convenience while they come in for the service. There is no charge for the scanning.
Gotcha. A way to see the problems for yourself before you shell out that hard-earned cash for car repairs.
All they need to do is turn that screen around, and I can see it with my own eyes where I have, safety concerns that I need to address.
The dealership brought it in as a matter of efficiency. No longer will customers have to wait to get their car up on a lift. So here's what it can do.
We call this Helios. So this is the undercarriage. This is going to take thousands of pictures of the undercarriage of your vehicle.
But any kind of rust that's under the vehicle as well will also stick out.
So here we've got the Atlas, right? And so this piece here is looking at, all of the dents, the dings, the scratches.
All things that none of the naked eye will always catch.
As a consumer, I can come in here and I don't have to take their word for it. I can see it.
It's not just dealerships. This tool is being used as an extra set of eyes during the manufacturing process, catching problems before they hit the road.
At the end of assembly lines, again, giving that vehicle kind of a birth certificate.
The UVeye can also be used by those in the market for a used vehicle, and they want to know if they're getting exactly what they paid for.
Any imperfections, again, if there's an imperfection in the body of the vehicle and or tires or wheels, it's going to pick all that up.
The company UVeye also has a partnership with Amazon, allowing the shipping giant to scan each vehicle before it logs hundreds of miles, delivering packages all over Metro Detroit and all over the country, really. So obviously many uses here for this technology. What I thought was especially interesting was the whole, I'm getting a used vehicle. I want to make sure that what I'm buying is what I'm getting.
It's not a lemon, right?
Yeah. So you could drive it over and see for yourself.
Well, would we eventually be able to diagnose the problems ourselves that way?
Hopefully, maybe, if you're savvy enough, but it really just pinpoints exactly where the issue is. Then you could see it for yourself, decide, okay, do I want to pay now and fix this problem? Is it something I could leave for later?
More transparency.
Well, and like you said, literally transparency, and it's like an MRI for your car. It's a great way to look at it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks, Dave.